Okay, hold on.
That was the gate. I can't wait to find out what's behind.
On your journey, you may come into possession of certain items that are of particular interest to me. Artifacts of the Fallen Legion. If you discover any Legion artifacts, bring them to me. I will make it worth your while.
Okay. I don't see anything.
Like that. Oh, don't forget over here.
They changed it. All right, fair enough. I mean, it is the Warmastered edition, so it costs 5k souls. Ah, okay. But yeah, like I said, I think because I've seen a lot of people complain about the ending, and I've seen a lot of people like criticize it. I don't really understand why, to be completely honest with you. I think in the grand scheme of things, it works fine as an ending. Like I said, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I guess it's like one of those things like you'll never satisfy anybody. Or sorry, you'll never satisfy everybody. Except for Game Overs and Gaslight District. I am kind of happy that we're able to get other glitch shows now. I understand that, like, that Digital Circus was currently the most popular one, but I am also glad that it's finally over, or it will be finally over. Because I would really like for other things to like make their debut. I haven't seen Game Overs yet. Oh, Game Overs. I do feel bad for Gooseworks. She needs to rest and never see the fan base again. I do think that like that's kind of what it's gonna be. What it's going to pan out as. Yeah, I'll watch the pilot. I've seen clips of it, but I will watch the pilot tomorrow, so don't worry about that. Yeah, like I said, like I kind of get it, honestly. Like I get why Gooseworks is fed up with the fan base. I also, like, retrospectively, I also have like a couple of issues with one character in particular over the entirety of Digital Circus. But at the end of the day, like, it's fine. It's not so bad that it like ruins the entire viewing experience for me. I just think it's kind of baffling how much people are like convinced that they're entitled to the ending that they want. But I guess that's kind of the case for any show ever. I don't know. I'm considered a fan, but I stay away from those fans that smell like skunk spray. Well, I think there's a difference between being a fan of things and being in the fandom of that thing, right? Like, I would also say that I'm a fan of Digital Circus. Would I say I'm part of the fandom? Not really. I would argue that's like the biggest difference. I feel like that's probably something I can do later. Like, it's a good show, and it was cool while it lasted. Is it the best thing ever? No. Would I watch it again? Probably. You have acquired the homosexuals? Nice. What I will say, what I find to be the most ridiculous thing is how people are just attacking Goose over the show at this point. And I really don't get why people are like just basically being assholes for no fucking reason right now. I mean, I guess they always do that, but specifically about the show. One of my favorite things was that, like, I think Goose made like a post saying something like, "Ah, but you forgot, I am racist." Like, clearly sarcastic in nature. The chime is a sign that Volgrim is nearby. Okay, thank you. And then people are taking that as like actual criticism. It's like, okay, bro. Like, I'm assuming I will need something else here. See, I'm ignoring all the Gooseworks discourse because I've seen none of it in good. Literally, like, I have also not seen any of it been made in good faith, and frankly, most of what I saw was literally just like, oh, they did this like 12 years ago. And it's like, well, okay. They do something like recently or what? Restore some. Well, I don't want to do that. I like that one. And I think personally that's also like probably the best way of going about it anyway. It's just like you'll end up seeing some of it. And I really don't I really don't understand it, bro. Like, if you don't like a person, that's fine. I feel like you don't have to make shit up about them. Just to make yourself feel better. And it's like, if you dig into the past of anybody, you'll find some, like, potentially problematic shit. I'm just gonna say this. If they didn't diddle kids, if they didn't murder anybody, who gives a fuck? Accusing another creative racism because they like Gooseworks. I saw it was, and frankly, I think they may have done the wrong thing there in trying to make an apology. Was it like Funky Frog Bait or whatever? I think we've seen some of their videos on the channel before. If not, I've just watched them myself. And it's like, bruh. I wouldn't even respond to that kind of shit. Bro, speak American.
Do you know what's imprisoned here? There are things even you should fear, horseman. Once you were strong, but now you are weak and you are alone. The destroyer knows of your coming. Even now, he moves his legions against you.
That's sick. I don't care.
Quick.
That's pretty cool. Check out my sword.
I will take your head.
Like, if you asked me, it would have just been smarter to, like, not respond to it. Because the issue is, like, you're never gonna be taken seriously, even if you make an apology video. People aren't gonna change their minds about you. All you're doing is literally just, like, feeding their ego. And in today's fucking internet climate, just don't fucking do that. Whatever. If they disagree with you, they disagree. It's fine. You're just tossing wood into the fire? Yeah, sort of. You're basically giving them the justification that they need, because, like, oh, now you're apologizing. That obviously means that you think you were wrong. But you know what? You can call me a racist all day, and I don't mind. You know, it's funny. They call me a racist, but they never call me wrong. That's a joke, by the way. It's not real. Ah, get fucked, idiot. Wow, that was really fucking unnecessarily violent. But never call me a liar, exactly. No, it's obviously I'm joking, but, like, seriously, just fucking leave it. Unless you actually do something wrong. And even then, like, you probably don't fucking mean your apology anyway. If any of the previous YouTuber apologies are to be believed.
Just one hideous blood-puking gargoyle. The plumbing must be stopped up.
Right. Oh no. Maybe you can't fall there. But it, like, you know, I find it extremely ridiculous. And, like, from what I understand, don't get me wrong, I might be completely off base here. It was just over the fact that I think the voice actor for Jax and Zubul, but I think Goose voices Zubul, or no, somebody else voices Zubul, right? At some point in the past, oh shit.
Are you here to play
Yeah, it's me. I'm executing.
Sent all four of you.
I have no interest in killing you, Samael.
Ah, the Destroyer. He's beyond your reach, beyond mine.
Has prison made you a coward?
Damn, bro, need a tic-tac.
Perhaps there is a way, but you will need to get inside the Destroyer's spire. The tower is guarded by 4 of his chosen. Bring me their hearts and ask me no questions.
I wasn't gonna.
My reasons for helping you are my own.
Where can I find these guardians?
First, seek the Twilight Cathedral, where the Bat Queen Tiamat has gone to roost.
Oh.
The whole of her domain is a blistered inferno. By land, you will never reach it.
Then I will
Find
swim.
the high ground
Oh.
with this, and bring me her still beating heart.
Alright. I've done a terrible mistake. Subscribe, follow all my social media, and remember, stay zesty. Stay zesty! Oh, fuck. Stay zesty is good. I like stay zesty. Stay zesty. No, that's good. That's good, I think. Okay. I can figure it out from here. Oh, shit. I can't, apparently. Oh, shit. God damn it. Oh, no. There we go. It's like, bro, just don't watch the show, man, if you don't like it. It's like, it's easy. It's like, you don't even gotta interact, you know? That's the cool part about, like, having free will is, like, if you don't like somebody, you gotta talk to them. You gotta talk about them, either. They don't have to be part of your life. I don't really have any, like, strong opinions one way or the other. About Goose, I mean. But I will agree that, like, the whole discourse does definitely, like, not have like any statement ever made in, like, good faith. And it's like, I understand, right, that, like, people think it's upsetting when your creator said something that, right, that's what I was gonna say. So, like, from what I understand, the reason why they're being called racist is because supposedly they're employing racists because, like I said, like, the voice actors, I think it was it, maybe it was Jackson Gangle, but I think it was Jackson Zubel, like, their voice actors said something that sounds like the N-word a couple years back when playing Jackbox, and then they, like, made a joke out of it, and it's like, well, okay. You know, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I sort of get it. But also, like, there were two of the VAs that were in a stream and said someone's name, and it sort of sounded like the gamer word, and they laughed about that, right? Which is like, I like that. Okay, so like sort of what I heard, not entirely, but like you know, like, I wouldn't really call that racist, right? And I'm an expert on these things. No, but like, I don't know. It's like, that's the issue. I thought they apologized for it and haven't done it since, so haven't done it since, so I don't know why it's getting dug back up. I think literally just because, like, they're on the show and people have nothing better to do than to like dig this shit up, because they need some for some reason people like have this weird need to justify why they don't like a person, which I just don't really like. You could just not like a person, right? It doesn't have to have a reason. Or it's just young people who don't understand anything. I could also see it be that, maybe. It's kind of like people being really silly about it. I think a lot of it is also just like blown out of proportion. As usual, right? It's like, because I feel like it's not even like the situation like with PewDiePie, right? Where he literally just said like the hard R gamer word. Where it's like, where in my opinion you could even argue like, okay, that's like really shitty because he's a huge content creator and he did it publicly. And he's got a lot of like impressionable fans who might also be doing that, and it's obviously not okay to like use it, especially as an insult, but just in general. Like I can see it like that, right? I can see somebody make that argument. But if it's like, if you're just laughing at a funny thing because, oh yeah, guys, check it out, it's almost the word. There are actual pedos in power and kids are arguing about if a cartoon actor said something. Yes. If I were a schizo, I would say something like, it's just another corporate psyop to keep us from thinking about the fact that there's literally child-eating demons and also child-sexing demons literally controlling and legislating everything we are allowed to do. But that would be like a crazy thing to say, that there would be someone who would have some sort of interest in, you know, making it so people don't really think about that anymore. I don't know. Like, obviously that's maybe probably not it, but so much discourse nowadays is just like literally nothing. You know, it's like you really gotta stretch to be mad about some of these things, or just be very, very young, which is probably the one. But I think when a person maybe hasn't had any, like, actual serious problems yet, or doesn't really have an understanding for some of, like, for some more serious problems, maybe this kind of thing is, like, you know, much more likely to be something you make, like, a big stink about because you feel like it's a big issue, even though comparatively it really isn't. Maybe that's the thing. Here's my problems with Goose. She's a fucking hack writer and she sucks. And she also wants to fuck purple rabbits. That was sarcasm and not real, by the way. I remember when people were angry at Oda because apparently his name is on the files, but it's not really. It's just since it's a lot of pages, almost anything you write, we'll find it. We'll mark it. Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, that one it boils down to the idea, like, just fucking read, bro. But I think what people just did was, like, I'll pick the first name of, like, a semi-famous person that I know that I don't like, and I'll control F it in the Steamy Boy files. And then they were like, well, there you go. He's in there. Sad for Destiny 2. Well, considering I haven't played that game in, like, I think almost a year. Not really, no. I want to feel bad for Destiny, but then I remember that Bungie released Marathon, and it was fucking boring. And then I'm like, well, you know, perhaps they can save some budget for an actually good game again. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like the plot of Destiny 2 should have ended with the final shape. And then it should have been built up for Destiny 3. That's my opinion on the entire matter. From a dash move from the air. I kind of want that, yeah. Oh, okay, that just gives me more. I'll take that. Ah, okay, I can get more weapons too. Left trigger down and X. I'll
Excellent choice. Samael has returned in one piece.
Alright, let's go. I think they put the game for free trial for the second season to try to bring out players. That's possible. The problem with Destiny 2 was, like, towards the end, though, and towards the end of my playing it after the final shape, it was just way too fucking samey. And to be fair, like, Destiny was always kind of samey. But after Final Shape, it got worse. In my opinion.
I have come for the Destroyer.
My brother spoke of your coming, but a powerful curse holds me now. I cannot help you.
Any curse can be broken.
Yes, perhaps. These servants of the Destroyer walk unseen within the realm of shadow. By their blood we are bound. By their blood shall we be free.
I can no longer move within the Shadow Realm. Much of my power has left me.
Who's the voice actor for this guy?
Need not enter it. I will grant you the power to see into the accursed realm for a time. But to what end? What hope have we now against the Destroyer's foul sorcery?
Hope will not bring you freedom.
Liam O'Brien? He sounds familiar, like... I feel like I've heard him a billion times before.
Find where these shadow lurkers hide and kill them all. They can't be that hard to find.
Alright. But yeah, like I said, no, I don't really care. If we're getting a Destiny 3, I'll care. Asura's Wrath. But I played that. I played the Japanese dub there. I guess that would also be like this. Well, no, that's a little bit later than this era. Like, sort of around this era of games. Baba booey. Oh shit. Get out of here. But yeah, other than that, not even sure, like, what else is happening? Oh shit. Die, idiot. Oh shit. I don't have to fight the big guy. I can just get one of these dudes. Love Death's voice in both English and Spanish. Fair, fair. I mean, I will play the rest of the series, you know. Hold on, I gotta, like, put down the blinds. Because the sun is literally, like, blasting my fucking screen.